We have a speech.
We've got a couple speeches now.
Yeah, baby!
We're going to have the 2 maid of honor speeches and 1 best man speech.
Nothing about the sex.
Okay? So, just to start it, so we have
How about some dude who's at the winning speech?
Sarah Shanahan, maid of honor. She's going to give a
Yeah!
Hi everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I am Megan's sister.
Yeah!
So one of her maid of honors.
Yeah!
Growing up, Meg and I didn't always get along. Shocking, I know. We fought over trivial things, from who got to stir the Kraft Dinner macaroni and cheese last, to whether or not Megan could participate in our rendition of Disney's Aladdin. Don't worry, she did. She was all the animals. But over the years, our relationship has changed. She went from wanting to spend all of her time with me and my friends to making her own. She didn't always need her big sister around, but we could always count on one another, that we'd always be there for each other. I have been fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with my sister and new brother-in-law over the past 3 years. Moving to Ottawa was one of the best decisions I could have made to strengthen my relationship with my sister. She allowed me to move in with Mark and herself, saving me a heck of a lot of cash. And it also provided me with some insight into the couple. And during that time, I noticed a few things.
We're ready. Tell us. What did we say?
Even though Mark may leave all the cupboard doors open, Megan will always be there to close them behind him. And though Megan's temper may flare out of control, Mark can cool her down in no time. And through the ups and downs, no one can deny that they love one another.
Yes.
As some of you may know, our dad has a few rules when it comes to men. From a very young age, our dad would always tell us that all men are scum. When we got older, he did add 2 more rules. That all they want is sex, and they'll do anything to get it.
sometimes they'll leave an MC on that. Sometimes they'll give bitterness.
He would quiz our friends, girls, what are Paul's 3 rules about men? They would all chorus back, all men are scum. All they want is sex, and they'll just do anything to get it.
She sounds exactly like
I remember being about 8 years old, and I was driving in the car with my dad. And he had just explained rule number 1 to me. And I remember sitting there and thinking to myself and asking, but Daddy, if all men are scum, doesn't that mean you're scum? And he responded with, well, Sarah, I'm an exception.
He was right to his feet. My hero.
Megan, I have to say, I think you found another exception to that rule.
the speeches are not finished. We still have a few more. So up next we have the other maid of honor, Chantal McKinnon.
Sarah, you got a lot of laughs, so I don't know if I can pull this off.
Yes,
So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Chantal, and I've had the privilege of calling Megan my best friend for about 20 years. We met in kindergarten and were together through elementary school, high school, and Seja. Then, when I still hadn't had enough of her, I decided to follow her to Ottawa, where she bravely lived with Kyle and I for a year while we attended university. She put up with noisy alarm clocks that I still slept through, so she had to get up and turn them off. A big fat cat that loved to scratch her couch. Kyle's love for walking around in his boxers. And, of course, the addition of a new kitten that loved to cry no matter what time of day it was. I'm sorry. Regardless of these things, our friendship only grew stronger through the fun times, late nights, and our mutual love for the Ellen DeGeneres Show. It was also during this time that I watched her drive back to St. Lazare every weekend to see Mark. He was all she talked about, and when he finally started talking about making the big move, she couldn't have been happier. We briefly discussed the four of us living together, but after Mark visited for a week and beat all of my top scores on Mario Sonic
Yes.
on the Wii, I knew it wasn't going to work. Megan and I have been through a lot together, from elementary school field trips to a vacation in the Dominican, from soccer games and basketball games to moving boxes and weddings. We've shared a lot of memories, and I can't wait for more to come. Getting the phone call from Megan telling me Mark had just proposed was one of my favorite memories. She was still hyperventilating and couldn't have sounded more excited. 3 years ago this weekend, she also stood beside me as my maid of honor, a day that I'll never forget, and a day that also makes today just more special, as I get to return the favor. An extra bonus was that her speech to me was videotaped, and when I was having trouble working on mine, I could just watch hers and get ideas. I decided to refer to it as being creative as opposed to plagiarism.
Well said.
Megan is one of a kind. She works hard in everything that she does and never turns down a challenge. She's supportive, kind, and always offers the best shoulder to cry on and the best ear to talk into. She's the one I know will always be around when I need her, whether it's for advice, support, or just some good old-fashioned gossip. Time is never wasted when you're spending it with your best friend. Our lives sometimes get busy, and a couple of weeks go by without a phone call. But I know when we find time, we always pick up right where we left off. Megan and Mark, I wish you nothing but the best. I know you will have a long and happy marriage, and although you can expect some ups and downs, we all know that you can pull through. And know that the special angels watching down on you today are just as proud of you as we all are.
Yes.
We've heard a lot of stuff about Megan tonight. I think now we get to hear a few embarrassing stories about Mark. So up next is the best man, Danny Shalom.
Thank you, everybody. Whoever's standing up, I just want to say one thing. It's going to be an extremely long speech.
Yes.
I want to sit down. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Danny. I have the honor and the privilege to stand before you as Mark's best man today. Today is a truly special day
Good
for
job,
me
Mikey.
because I'm finally being recognized as the best man. The best. Now, Mark means a lot to me, so I wrote this speech here. Before I begin my speech, I would like to say one thing. Megan, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And I think I speak for all the men in the room when I say today is truly a sad day for us all. Because a truly amazing girl is off the market today, officially. And I think I speak for all the women in the room when I say that today is just another day. On behalf of the bridal party, I'd like to thank everybody for coming here today to share this very special day with Mark and Megan. I would also love to give a special thanks to all the bridesmaids for all their hard work over the past months. And up until last night, they were setting up this hall for us all. And truly, thank you to all of you guys. I would also love to give a special thank you to Paul, the father of the lovely bride,
Yes.
Laird, the father of the groom, and to Dorothy. That was a good preemption. Let me finish. Not only for funding today, but also for raising two truly exceptional individuals,
Yes.
who I consider myself honored to be my friends.
Very nice.
When Mark asked me to do the speech, I had a problem writing the actual speech, so I looked at the tradition, and traditionally a best man speech is supposed to sing the groom's praises and tell you all about his excellent qualities. However, I can't sing, and I won't lie. I met Mark at the University of Ottawa in our first year together. We have had many a long night playing poker, playing Risk, just discussing philosophy and having a good time. And it's always been a great time to share with you, Mark, and I truly consider myself fortunate. Just wait. In school, Mark was a brilliant student of philosophy. He could read the first few pages of a book and the last few pages of a book, and he would know the entire content and the entire word. As a friend, Mark has always been there for me. As a kind and giving man, and I think I speak for all the groomsmen when I say that Mark has always been there for us, unconditionally. He supported us no matter what we did and how stupid the idea was. And I love you for that, man. And in love, Mark has made me want to be a better person and a better partner to my better half. I consider myself truly fortunate not to have made one, but two excellent friends in a new city, and I always will cherish our friendship. I love you guys. I would like to make a toast. I don't actually have a drink.
Give him a drink.
I don't actually have a beer.
I would like to make a toast. Everybody raise a glass to this lovely couple right there. To Mark and Megan, may your love and friendship only grow deeper and Open bar, everybody. May your love only grow deeper with the years. May you live a life full of happiness, love, and success. And in the words of Paul, may you share a lifetime of fruitful togetherness together. Thank you.
Good job.
Great, thanks, Danny.
You're gonna make
And we should get one last round of applause for all the speakers tonight. It takes a lot of courage to come up in front of a room full of people and say a few words. Everybody. And I think the dessert has been served, so we'll enjoy some dessert and we'll open the floor for dancing a little bit. Woo!